Okay, so hello there my dearies. Today is Friday, and I figured I'd start off the day with the vlog. The Fault in Our Stars by John Green and stinking Google+. So I had read The Fault in Our Stars before, like a year ago before. So yesterday I started to read it again. It took me less than 24 hours to read the whole book again. And I have to say that it was absolutely, amazing. In reading The Fault in Our Stars a second time, I noticed several things, one of which was that it has such lovely wording and metaphors. It came to the part about Hazel's death dress, and it said that she had outgrown it, so she had to wear a different one. And then I was like, she stinking outgrew death itself, not just the dress. Oh, my mind was it imploded. Also, I think that Augustus Walters would be an amazing person to meet in real life, and also an amazing author. I actually even had a dream about Hazel and Augustus last night. I just can't remember it. I spent quite a lot of time last night rolling over and tossing and turning and waking up for no apparent reason. All I remember is that my dream was about The Fault in Our Stars. Another thing is that I feel there are some parallels to my life in The Fault in Our Stars. Everyone knows that it's a really good thing to be able to connect to a book, and The Fault in Our Stars, that's just how it worked for me. I am very ambitious in the same way that Hazel Grace is ambitious. Ambitious? I can't talk. In the same way that Hazel Grace wants to make a difference in the world and leave her mark, to put it in the words of the book. I want to do the same thing. I want to leave a legend. I want to make a difference before I die. So I don't know, I just feel like there's a connection there. I feel like we're of similar spirit, even though she's not a real person. You know, I can't decide if my wanting to leave my mark on the world is a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know, the way Augustus put it in the book, it sounds like it's a bad thing, but then the way Hazel is, it sounds like a good thing, and I don't know. I can't tell. It also makes me, kind of want to help sick people. And yeah, I know I don't want to become a doctor, but I want to make them happy. I absolutely love making people happy. That's half of the reason I make videos. Well, not completely half, but it's some. But yeah, I want to be able to help them in some way, shape, or form, and not just by donating money to a charity, because I don't have a lot of money. Being a princess isn't a very profitable job. In the book The Secret Life of Bees by Sue Monk Kidd, there's a character that seems to feel all of the pain of the world ever since she lost her twin sister. I never had a twin, but I do tend to feel a lot of the pain of the world, and I can't do anything about it. It's really sad. So when I see little kids that are so upset because they're in pain or sad or whatever, it hurts me too. I think it's a great idea with the princess stuff that I do, that I could go to a children's hospital and visit them and let them see a Disney princess. No, I don't want to do it for myself, although I kind of do want to, in the fact that I've never had that experience before, and it would be nice to make little kids happy. But I mainly want to do it so that they don't feel so sad about, oh, I'm sick, I have cancer, or some other disease, or something that's making me stay in the hospital and I can't have a childhood. So that's my rant about The Fault in Our Stars. Now on to Google+. People have stated their opinions about Google+, and they absolutely hate it. I don't extremely hate it, but I really don't like it in the way that it was presented. I don't like that Google just forced themselves upon YouTube. I know Google owns YouTube, as a company, but I don't like that they're forcing integration. That's not fair. That's not the way the world's supposed to work. Personally, I don't really use Google+, so it just bothers me that they're trying to get me to use it. You can't force me to do something I don't want to do. I use Google+ for sharing my blog post, and that's only because it's an automatic thing. I just have to click OK and it shares it. I'm oh, maybe I don't get one more person to read it. I don't really care. Seriously, I have 3 friends that use Google+, and they never get on it, and neither do I. And also the fact that they tried to force the social networking element onto us when YouTube is its own kind of networking. We don't have to have such complex comment systems and oh, you might want to watch this because so-and-so watched it. No, it doesn't have to be like that. YouTube is its own set of interactions. That's the purpose of videos and vlogging and all that stuff. We react to each other through that. We don't need help with it. I also don't like it because it proves that Google is a stinking monopoly over half the internet. I mean, they own Blogger and YouTube and Google Plus, and they also have Google phones and the Google Glasses, and they have a ton of stuff, okay? And it's just not fair to all the other companies. And why should we have to deal with their failure whenever they jumped on the social bandwagon too late? That is not our problem. They should not force it upon us. Girlfriend, Not to mention there are still some like serious problems with YouTube. I don't want to see the stuff that people I subscribed liked. I don't want to see what they like uploaded 2 years ago. I want to see what they uploaded like yesterday, okay? Show me that on my feed main page of YouTube, not other crap, okay, Google? And there's also the thing with the numbers that's messed up on the likes and the dislikes and the views, how more people have liked it than have watched it. That's been a problem for like 2 years now, Google. What's the deal? I would like to say that I knew something for sure to do that would get them to change it back to the old system and actually fix YouTube in the way that they're supposed to, but I don't. Many people say that basically boycotting YouTube and Google Plus is the way to go. I'm not so sure that'll work. I mean, it's kind of like Britain and the new Americas, you know what? Boycotting just kind of makes them mad. Not to mention there are some people who aren't going to boycott, and so it's not going to do anything to help our cause. Not to mention, personally, I don't want to leave YouTube. I like YouTube more than any other video service because it's easier to use and more user-friendly, and there's lots more videos and more people use it. I like YouTube, okay? And if we can't boycott, my next best guess of what we're supposed to do is probably make videos like this in order to get attention. I mean, if anything else, if Emma Blackery's feelings on Google Plus ends up on the front page of YouTube for, 2 weeks straight, that would be absolutely fantastic. And we have this freedom of speech that, is part of the internet, so why not use it to get something accomplished in our favor, okay? Instead of going and trolling people. Who does that? Fault in Our Stars is awesome. Google Plus is terrible. I will see you guys later. Shh, let's spread.